leave! I don't need you to help me solve my problems. You know what? You're a dime a dozen. I can't tell which one's Marty. Oh, which one's Marty? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I don't care.
Deadpools are a dime a dozen here in the void.
Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy them anywhere.
Philip's skanky ex-girlfriends are a dime a dozen.
You can print money, manufacture diamonds, and people are a dime a dozen, but they'll always need land.
Or a dime a dozen.
And those guys are a dime a dozen. And they are a dime a dozen. Why?
Half-wit troglodytes are a dime a dozen.
Those girls are a dime a dozen, all right?
You see, niggas like you are a dime a dozen. You think you're special?
Look, spies are a dime a dozen.
I am not a dime a dozen!
You're a dime a dozen.
Your kind come a dime a dozen.
Well, she did have one of those sort of ordinary faces that are a dime a dozen, so...
I don't think so.
Young fellas don't come a dime a dozen in Washington.
Well, you know, I'm an actress, and out here it's a dime a dozen, and I just don't think people out here have the, you know, the raw ambition that I do, and I don't know.
Those places are a dime a dozen.
Josephine Baker may stir French pulses, but in New York, her talents come a dime a dozen.
Cute guys like you can sing are a dime a dozen.
Cowhands are a dime a dozen right now.
Dime a dozen.
They're a dime a dozen!
You just another young wannabe fighter come a dime a dozen, trying to look pretty.